Hi there, it's Heather. So stitching in the garden today has been involving my blue box with some absolutely gorgeous blue materials, and I have been stitching on a small piece of batting. So it's the reason being I'm going to use it as a little topper for one of the mini books that I'm making, and I will link the video because I've not finished making that yet. I'll link that below when that's ready. And I've been using some really pretty blue embellishments, some little pieces of blue netting and some different textures like the mat, the coaster type effect. That's gorgeous, such a lovely texture. Also some cute fabrics, starting with felt and some cotton, just little tiny scraps. And I've also been using some vintage threads. And this one's actually silk, so it's so, if you can see that, it's so soft and gorgeous to work with. Oh, it's just lovely. So I've just been in the garden and stitched this little tiny piece up here, and I thought I would show you the interim part. So I've done the background, I'm stitching it onto a little bit of batting, and it's felt and a few little pieces of cotton and some gorgeous soft wool, and that's cashmere wool, and a slightly rougher texture there as well. So there's lots of texture going on, and I've been using some absolutely amazing vintage thread, and that's actually pure silk thread, and it was just so lovely to work with. Did knot a couple of times, but it's just so soft, so it really felt luxurious while stitching it. So I thought you might like to see that interim stage before I add some tulle or net on top. And this is the finished project. So I brought it in from the garden, and you can see that I've added some buttons and some netting and some sequins, and doesn't it look really pretty? I've also got some sew-on little embellishment stones there, some what they called like faux gemstones, rhinestones, and you can still see underneath some of the stitching that's there. Obviously the back's a bit of a mess, but you're not going to see that because it's going to be stuck onto a little book. But here's a close-up, and you can see those gorgeous little buttons. Aren't they so cute? And they were in my stash, and I found them because I did a bit of a tidy up. So there's a bonus of getting your embellishment drawer tidied up. And there's so much texture and interest going on in this piece, even though it's absolutely tiny. So I'm ever so pleased, and I've still got absolutely loads of the box left, and it's going to make a lovely topper for one of those mini journals. I'll link that video below, and possibly put it up here so that you can see it next. And thanks very much for joining me. I've managed to use some lovely items from my stash, and you'll see that I've managed to put it into good use, and I'll be using that little journal as an art journal for a project that I've just started, and I've got a few shorts going up about that project now. So thanks ever so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So take care. Bye.